a lot. Today we're going to talk about gratitude and why it's important, and then also a technique you can use to step into having gratitude at any time. So first off, we've talked about this before, but we have the chart or map of consciousness and how it shows each emotion vibrates at a certain frequency. And as it vibrates at a certain frequency, this map was created by Dr. David Hawkins, who founded kinesiology. But part of it is that if you notice on the chart, some of the emotions are shame, guilt, anger, and those are all on like the lower half of the chart that actually says suffering. And then on the top half, it says freedom, or non-suffering. And, as you notice, like the gratitude is actually not on this chart, but I think that's what actually flips that final one from anger into acceptance or so forth. And gratitude is one of those things that brings us into the center, into the here and the now. And so much of our lives, like in our own minds, our memories, our thought patterns, and so forth, are usually about the past or looking towards the future. But gratitude is coming to the present moment, or sometimes pulling up a past moment that you're grateful for, but so then you can feel the gratitude here. And so I think gratitude is what flips there to acceptance, because everything past that runs on gratitude. Freedom is of the gratitude of having that. Now, it doesn't always have to be something super and huge and amazing and be like this great big accomplishment that you had that you feel grateful for. It can be the little things too, of like, you woke up today and you have air in your lungs. You have, a working body, or you have food in your fridge, or that you have a cover over your home, or that you have a device that you can watch YouTube on. Like, those can all be things that you can be grateful for. And it sounds super simple and small, but those small things, they begin to stack and you recognize how blessed you are in your life. And you can actually then step into the concept that the universe is probably working for your good and not against you. And so a simple gratitude practice is that of when you first wake up, or if you're feeling overwhelmed at any moment, is breathe in and out and just look around for 4 or 5 things you're grateful for in that current moment, wherever you're at. If you're at your home or in your apartment or something like that, be grateful you have a place to stay. If you're holding a device and you have it in your pocket, be grateful you have that. You can look at, a car or a pet or a simple, the clothes you have on or so forth, and bring gratitude to that. So count 4 or 5 things that you can. Get at least 4 that are close by, and then remember something that you're extremely grateful for, something that you've done in the past that you're proud of, or even you can be, I'm grateful that I'm taking this moment to be grateful. Sounds a little meta and double stacked, but that will work. That's why I think gratitude is important, is because it's that flip between from the suffering emotions into the empowerment emotions, into the freedom emotions that allow us to be there. And each one of those has its different stages of gratitude for different things. Higher up the chart you go, then more gratitude you have for bigger things. But it starts with that small. Getting to be, I'm grateful for the way things are currently in my life, regardless of whether I'm changing them or non-changing them. That's acceptance. So that's the practice. The awesome video popping up right over there. And we'll see you in the next one.